Yo, yo, yo. What is going on, guys? Just wanted to go live here for a couple minutes, look at the stock market. It sold off a good bit yesterday. I wanted to see if it was going to rally back up today or we're going to see some more red. Looks like yesterday the QQQ NASDAQ 100 ETF closed around 301, 301.58, and we're currently right around 299.47. So down about, almost a little over $2 actually to start the morning. Not looking too good. Let's see if there's any other news out there. The VIX is up to 21. It's pretty high. I'm going to show my screen here in a second. Just getting things set up on the Thinkorswim platform. That's where I'm going to kind of go through today. Their desktop application. Looks like it's pretty red all across the board though. Next week, we have some big news coming out with the Fed. They're going to be announcing CPI data. That's a pretty big event. I do believe they're also... Actually, I think CPI data is probably just the big event. A lot of the GDP is coming out next week. Jumping over here to Thinkorswim. So this is looking at the NASDAQ 100. Like I talked about, the red across the board. Tesla still looks green somehow. Let's see if we can look at... Thinkorswim is a little bit trickier as far as... it's very complex, which is cool, but I mean, there's just a lot to learn from their platform. See, what do we want to see here? Charts. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. This is the NASDAQ 100. I don't know if we can zoom in a little bit further, but you can see it closed around this level. So let's go ahead and put a marking of where it closed at yesterday. So you can see it's down, almost $2 from yesterday. Not really what I wanted to do, but add a line maybe. Here we go. Plus 212. Actually, let's delete this drawing. Let's do add a drawing here. Price level to where it's at. Down about 0.76 or $2.29. Yeah, so that's that. Let's look at SPY. Same thing with SPY. We closed at roughly 407. Level. It looks like we might be getting some, volume to push that back up. We'll see. We're about 12 minutes away from the open this morning. So stay tuned for that. It's coming up. So Thinkorswim, really cool, desktop software that they have. They also have a web app. I've used that a little bit as well. But I definitely go, they allow paper trading. So definitely a good platform to learn some basics on options and stuff like that to get a better understanding. and just test out their platform. Really cool. It's a little advanced, so it might take you some time to learn it, but once you do learn it, there's a lot of powerful things that you can do, with their platform. As far as trading goes, it looks like SPY's trying to push back up. We finished, let's see how far. Let's do one of these guys here. Down about $1.39 or a third, 0.33%. Started at 407, sitting at 405. Looks like we did bottom, or somewhat, there at 404. Let's look at the 5-day chart. So yeah, we have been trending down a little bit there. So top there, came back down, topped, came back down, topped, and then flushed so far. So since like yesterday was a pretty ugly day, to be honest. Where are we at from start of yesterday? $8, about 2%. Yeah, so that's a pretty big move. We've definitely been in this downward trajectory the last day or so. Jerome Powell spoke on Wednesday, I believe. The market did pretty good, I think, whenever he spoke. It didn't go in a negative direction or anything like that. I think it had some volatility, but there wasn't a lot that came out of that meeting, I don't think so. But yeah, this is where we're sitting at right now. If you do jump onto the video, please comment down below. Just want to get some feedback here from you guys, see what's up. Let me know where you think that, the market's going to go today. This is Thinkorswim, by the way. This is their platform, the desktop version. Let's look back at the Qs. Yeah, so still, like I talked about, it closed around 301 yesterday, but now it's sitting at 299. Down a little bit this morning. Across the board, it looks pretty red, These are small cap, S&P 100, S&P 500. Oh, good old AbbVie's looking green right now. United Health Group, NVIDIA. Maybe this was from yesterday. I'm not sure. Let's see. Quick quote. No. Yeah, trade grid. No, that's not really what I want to see. I'm trying to see a chart. Yeah. Anyways, let's look at AbbVie. Good old dividend growth stock right here, boys, girls. Not a whole lot of volume you can see, but still looks like it's down significantly since the yesterday. Like it kind of like, what did we do yesterday? We ran up and then we just kind of flushed. The NASDAQ was down the whole day. Take that back. We were down here. I think this is when Fed Powell. I'm going to look that up now. Powell's speech triggered record options bet, topping even the meme stock frenzy. Wow, that's pretty crazy. I was not aware of that. So the 7th, I think it was. So maybe Tuesday. Okay. So we spoke here and shot up, and then we've just been in a downward cycle ever since then. But yeah, I mean, so, if you trade options, Thinkorswim is great. You do have to pay a commission, but you're going to get better fills. You're going to be able actually to set either a take profit or a stop loss. Whereas in Robinhood, you can't do that, right? So you can only do one order, which is, I think, is terrible. you should be able to, let me see if I can show you, like buy a custom with OCO bracket. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. You buy it here, and then you set your take profit. So if it runs up $100, great, I make $100. But if it drops $100, you also have a stop loss. So you can do that all in one order on Thinkorswim. Really cool. There's even more things that you can do, with their platform. So definitely, if you're looking for a broker other than Robinhood, Thinkorswim's a great option. A lot of people like their platform, so definitely go check them out. Every broker, I think, has their pros and cons. Just depends on what type of trader you are and what exactly you're looking for ultimately. So I'm going to actually no, let's go. Keep that off. Nobody is in here right now, but we'll wait to see if anyone else jumps on. We're definitely not big on streaming. Maybe we're going to try to do, some more of that, get on a consistent schedule. That way we can just jump on here and chat it up with other people that, might be interested in the same content as us, and just be a great place you can come and, talk. And, I would enjoy it too, just to get feedback from you guys and, hear your point of view too, just to see, if we're on the same page or something, or if we disagree, all good here. But yeah, like I was talking about, really cool platform. So this is the call side. This would be the put. So if you want to sell a put spread, you'd click that. And then there you go. You got a put spread selling the 295, 294. You can make it like a OCO. Well, it would be actually after you purchase it. But there's different ways. Look at all the different ones that you can create here. Single order. Multiple orders. You can trigger it like at a certain time, which I thought that was really cool. Or like you can watch SPY, and like if SPY hits a certain level, like I want to do a market order, or yeah, that's another thing. Like you can actually do market orders with options on Robinhood. They're just it's limits. You can only do limit. You can't do a market order, which is, they say it's a market order. I don't know. Just their whole pricing mechanism. They say they don't charge fees, but you're definitely paying a fee with your fills, if that makes sense. So we got about 2 minutes and 35 seconds. So the market opens this morning. Like I talked about, looks like we are still, trending downwards. It ended, this is the NASDAQ, ended around 301, 302-ish. We're sitting at 299. So we are still trending down. So if you bought some puts yesterday, you're probably doing looking pretty good this morning. But yeah, so January started out pretty hot, but the last, I don't know if you can do year to date, cool. So where's this? Okay, so here we were in January 3rd, sitting around 260. We're all the way up at 313. So, so far this year, it's been a very green year. We're trending upward, but now you can see these next 2 days are very crucial. Could we go down and give up all those gains we've had so far this year? Or could we, even out and then keep trending upwards? Or could we go flat the rest of the year? I mean, that's obviously a possibility as well. So it'll be interesting to see, how the month of February shakes out. As of now, I think we're going to pull back a little bit. Just because we have been overextended. So I can see some downward, and we could even, we're at 313 on NASDAQ, but we started at 260. So there is a big runway that we could give back there. So definitely be careful, understand your risk, understand, what the market has done so far this year. And then just go from there, that would be my 2 cents. Obviously not a financial advisor here. I try to emphasize that as much as possible. But this is just for educational purposes only. I just like to jump on here and talk about my experiences, my wins, my losses, and how I can learn, learn from them, and hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes as well, so you don't make the same mistakes that I do. So it's kind of where I'm at there. Market is officially open. Let's go ahead and look at the 1 minute. See what we're doing here. Trending. See if we could see what it's gonna do here. See which way it's gonna go. Nasdaq's trying to push higher this morning. Looks like we topped out at 345, sitting at 315 now. See if we break it. $337. Touched it, but then it dropped back down. What is it gonna do? All right, guys. I just got to jump on a meeting here. So you guys have a great weekend. Happy Friday. Hopefully the market holds on here. Looks like it might be, trending back downward. But yeah, guys, if you're still here, thanks for sticking around. Feel free to like and subscribe down below.